All right, check, 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 check. Golly, headphones level is bad. Huh? I can't hear it.
Maybe try readjusting the
Yeah.
plugs.
Yeah. Huh.
Or it might just be the mics catching the music.
Good. This one's in. This one's in. Huh. All right. So right. Check. 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 Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. That's why that was way up. I thought that's got to be a mistake. So TJ's the one who had it last. I'm going to ask him what the hell's going on with mic 1. It may be going out.
Yeah, because mic 2 sounds pretty.
It's really strong.
It's decent.
Yeah. And your headphones are fine where they are? You got it?
A little bit louder. There we go. That's perfect.
Okay.
That's good. Thank you.
Right. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like a little kid at the...
Little kid in the adult chair.
All right, let me get the bug.
Okay. Put our hands up like a sea can't hold us.
Okay. Couple weeks longer than usual, and I think it's just perception probably. But it definitely has been a pretty solid season, a better one for our Lovington Lady Cats. Portales coming in, they're not just a really strong team. They're third in district right now with an 0-1 district record, and Lovington is ranked fourth with an 0-1 district record. So they come in, but Portales overall is 13-5 on the season, and Lovington is 4-14. So they have been building, and they have been playing well. A lot of their losses have come. They've taken teams deep in sets, really deep in sets, and they've just barely lost a lot of times by just a couple of points in sets that could have, been the difference. With a one-set win, you never know. You can turn the corner and be there, but they also have won a few matches, and they've also taken some teams into a 3-1 match. But ended up on the losing end. So but these are the counters. These are the counters. We're barely into district, and so every match is important. Every match is crucial. Right now, Lovington is not just ranked fourth in district, but they are 121 in New Mexico for a volleyball. But Portales is ranked 19th in New Mexico for A, even though they're at 13-5. Their overall record's really helping them right now. And, Lovington is coming off of that loss against Goddard on the road last week. But next up for them is another big test. It's Artesia. So tonight's match, if they could win tonight against Portales, it would give them a lot of confidence and get them at 1-1 with an outside chance of being able to go ahead and improve their postseason play chances, at the state level. So that's what they're wanting to do tonight is is bring it. They know, at least on paper, they could beat Portales. These two teams haven't actually played each other this season.
No, they have not.
And that's really unusual.
Because usually they usually do play Portales early in the season.
Like at tournaments, or they'll run into them, or they'll do an early match, at one place or the other, even though they're going to see each other later in district. So
I found that quite unusual because I know that they played them at least twice at the beginning of the year last year, and then they faced them also in district last year as well.
So looking down the roster, we still have a shortened roster. Lovington has brought players up and put them on varsity, but they have not updated max preps on the online service that all the schools use that report, their records, their stats, their rosters and coaches and so forth. So when they announce the girls, I'll be listening and trying to, catch those extra numbers and write them down for you. On the old roster, there are only 7 girls listed on that roster, but they have I think at least 3 more.
Yeah,
they've got at least 3 more that have been playing
like
the last couple.
3 or 4 that they've added.
And a couple of those girls are JV girls, I think, and they can play only when they get into that last set or so, and then and be able to
usually
contribute.
how the rules go. That's how they go in basketball as well.
Exactly.
You can only play the last 2 or the first 2 quarters. You can't play.
Yeah. You can only play
all 4.
You can only play in that last half usually. The roster for Portales a little bit longer, but they don't just have a whole lot. They've got a 10 roster player. So when the girls get out there, they're probably going to be really evenly matched, at least on paper, except for the overall season record. So these girls are in it and ready, and we are here. We have about just under 8 minutes left in pregame. We'll have to, of course, ditch out just a little bit when it comes time to do the national anthem and the introduction of players. And so we'll be playing a lot of our sponsors coming up. But we really appreciate the sponsors. You see the banners on the screen. We don't actually see the same screen you do.
No, it's very different.
And people never understand that. And they think, why? If you could see what's the problem, or if there are problems or errors or anything, our camera is simply a view of the court.
It's just a camera.
Exactly.
There's no banner at the bottom. It's just showing settings.
There are no graphics, right?
No.
So they're not on the one we see. That's all done in Boxcast, and that's all done. Those graphics are, you have to set them on and TJ Miracle controls those, but he has to set those online and look at them, there. We can't actually see it. We don't even see the score bug. When you see the score change, we're inputting data. but it's not in the same form that you see on the screen. It's much easier to look at that and go, oh, those points are for so-and-so and so-and-so. We have a more complicated
technology. Technology is so great when it wants to be.
When it works, and when there's no operator error, too, then
or, you know, when
good.
It doesn't decide to be possessed with the audio like it was last night at the soccer game.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, dear.
I was going solo last time at the soccer game, and the audio just would not work.
It's tough to do by yourself, and it's tough to see everything. And then sometimes it's beyond your control. Sometimes it's just the equipment or something.
Everything.
Troubleshooting. Troubleshooting on the spot, and it is really I don't know. It gives you a lot of anxiety. You know, it's very stressful. And so trying to fix things and learn, and as you get experience, you learn a lot more troubleshooting, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, though, for anybody. So we apologize when we have mistakes, or we get things wrong, or when things go wrong that we can't control. We're always human. Know at the end of the day you're seeing and you're seeing something and expected to see something and hear something that's perfect. And a lot of most of the time you get the good quality, right? We try for the best, and when we fail, we apologize, but sometimes it's beyond us. So having said that, we want to jump into this match tonight, and I'll run down the rosters, and then we'll get ready and take that break. And I definitely want to be able to see and hear any changes that Portales might have to their roster when they introduce their lineup, and add the players and names and numbers to the Lovington roster as well. For Portales, they come in with head coach Bailey Greenwald, assisted by Jasmine Shifter and Sandy Schillings. Number 1 is Delaney Banda. Number 2 is Elizabeth Barlow. Number 3 is Aubrey Duma. Number 5 is Belia Lopez. Number 6 is Brayley Moreno. Number 10 is Ainsley Horton. Number 11 is Zoe Urban. Number 12 is Anetsi Acosta. Number 13 is Skylar Massey. And number 15 is Analia Lujan. I recognize a lot of these girls who play multiple sports, having announced and done basketball, softball. So a lot of these are multi-sport girls who are working hard throughout the year and trying to bring their A game tonight against Lovington. Now, Lovington under head coach Melissa Blackwell. And Denise Sines is the head coach, and Melissa Blackwell is the assistant. And I know that. I've been announcing it all season. Number 3 is Shaylin Dunlap. Number 4, Jasmine Hernandez. Number 12, Hadley Pondo. Number 13, Rosa Villarreal. Number 14 is Jackie Pondo. Number 16 is Jabri Rios. And number 21 is Isabella Chavarria. And again, some standout athletes. Shaylin Dunlap, for instance, has been on this volleyball team for her whole high school career, I do believe, and has played well. She is one of the standouts of the team, but this team has come together.
She is a monster when it comes to the court. I mean, oh my goodness, I'm tall and I am very jealous of her. And she's shorter than me.
She's got good power and good instincts and timing on her jumps and blocks, and so she is a force to be reckoned with at the net.
She is definitely a force.
But she's also a good server. So sometimes girls are more rounded than others, and the players. Sometimes you're more of a specialist, a setting specialist, a serving specialist, a net. You're working the net, you're blocking, you're a blocker, and an outside hitter. And so Shaylin is one of the more
rounded players of the team. She
versatile.
Can do it all.
She's versatile.
She can do it all, that's for sure. And she definitely is very humble about it. I feel like she's not just like an I player. She is a we player.
That's great.
And that's really great when you are watching these teams, because there are teams where you can pick it out. They're like, oh, that's their person. That's right. Like who they go to.
Right.
And that's also your greatest strength, but also your greatest weakness when you're facing other teams that have a more rounded team that have multiple players. And if you only have one player that can do it all, then everyone else is relying on them. Where is the team when that teammate is out?
Yeah, your team is much weaker. Yeah, because you're out, that you're missing that way, who you depended on. But I've noticed that this Lovington team has been a much more of a team player. They've they're a smaller but tighter team, and they have been able to really work well and communicate on the court, and that's what it's all about. They don't necessarily have to like each other, but you have to communicate well. You have to have the common goal. You want to win the game. You want to do your best individually. That means helping other people on the team and staying tight. And in volleyball, staying in system and that communication and the constant, shifting from offense to defense and keeping track of where your teammates are and the opposite team is. You've got to read the court quickly. You've got to really communicate and learn to work smoothly with the rest of your team and trust your team members. And so I think that they have become a lot tighter and stronger in that area.
They definitely leave everything out on the court. They don't let personal vendettas carry out on the court, and they make sure that whatever happens, it's dealt with in the locker room before they play, after they play. They don't bring it out onto the court. Yeah, there's frustration when a play doesn't go right, but they don't let that affect their whole game. And that's one thing that has grown since last year. Last year, I mean, one little spark and everything fell down.
Yeah, when you have clicks on your team, no matter what sports it is, sometimes you'll have 2 or 3 little clicks. And when that happens, it separates a team. And when that happens, you're never going to be as strong as the sum of your parts, right? So you've got to really play like a team and work together.
Exactly.
So having said that, both the teams have finished their warm-up period, and we have gone down the rosters. We're going to take a break, and it will be probably a long one because the girls are going to get lined up and set up for the national anthem and then the introduction of players. There's still a lot of pink in the gym. Of course, October continues to be a breast cancer awareness month and a fight against cancer month. I don't know if this is a special night or not. I am seeing, it looks like one of the men's or the boys' sports teams that looks like they are here. I don't know who they are or which they are.
I think it might be basketball.
You think it's basketball?
I think it might be basketball or football.
Okay.
Actually, I think that is football.
Okay.
Because I see Kyler Reeves, Chase Terrell, couple of the other football players over there.
Awesome.
And so...
Well, it's great to see teams come out and support each other.
It's always great to see support.
Especially, young men and young women, supporting each other's teams, and that's always terrific. So
all right.
The buzzer has sounded, and we will go ahead and take a break and come back. I don't know, the last game is going to be I think Lovington is getting, I don't know if they get the home game. I think they don't. The next to the last game is a home game, and then the last game is away. So it may be that team. I don't think they've had senior night yet, have they, for volleyball?
Yes, they did.
They did?
Yes,
Okay.
they had senior night. They only had a manager that was a senior.
Okay, that's right.
It was a couple weeks ago.
Okay, all right. So it went by so fast. And at the time, I probably clocked it, but try remembering that now. Okay, the girls are out. We'll take a break and be back with Lady Wildcat Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Z94 KZOR Facebook.
Hot Oil Services is here for you. No matter what the conditions, they'll always do what it takes to get the job done. You want Aftermath on your location for hot oilers, back trucks, roustabouts, steam pressure washers, and back dragging. Just to name a few of the jobs they can do for you. These guys don't stop. Call Dominic at Aftermath Hot Oil Services, 575-200-4902 for service that never quits. 575-200-4902. Aftermath Hot Oil Services.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840.
Lovington Municipal Schools welcomes everyone.
Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
Lovington Municipal Schools welcomes everyone back. Students, faculty, staff, and parents. This year, show your Wildcat spirit by supporting Lovington students and their activities. While the students are working hard on their games and grades, Lovington schools are working hard for your students and parents. They have a great website full of helpful information to keep you up to date. Check out lovingtonschools.net and stay up to date with Lovington school activities and announcements. And go Cats!
Listen up. B&B Rentals and Services has got dumpsters. Can you believe it? 30 and 40-yard dumpsters. These guys are a contractor's dream. B&B Rentals has light plants, porta-john trash trailer combos, office trailers, emergency and recovery trailers. Conveniently located in Lovington, B&B can serve you anywhere in Lee County and the surrounding area. Find B&B Rentals LLC on social media, and if you can remember the number, call 396-1722. B&B Rentals and Services.
Honest, trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional Man Welding team support Wildcat Athletics and the Lovington School. Man Welding is your local welding company. Big jobs or small jobs, call Man Welding 396-4540. Any welding job, any welding question, call 396-4540. Together, we'll fabricate the future. You made the right decision. You called Man Welding. Man up.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hard-working team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve. It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym. It's Lady Wildcat Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Z94KZOR Facebook. I'm Dawn Morgan with Abigail Schaus tonight, and your Lovington girls next. After tonight, they're going to be at Artesia, but not till the 28th. So again, next Tuesday, I believe. And for Portales after tonight, they host Goddard on the 28th. So these girls are playing for the win, both of them. As we substitute the liberos in, they have to be subbed in. And that's just the rule. And they're the only player that can hit the ball, make contact with the ball behind the 10-foot line and in front of the 10-foot line. So they have to be versatile players, and they generally will touch the ball almost on almost every volley. They're going to have their hands on the ball, and very often they're the ones with first contact and responsible for really setting good contact, and then to try to ensure a good pass, a good set, and then maybe a kill shot. So it is Portales to serve, and deep into the third row, first contact, and then the kill is a great one.
Wow.
We talked about Shaylin
Coming
Dunlap.
out with a bang.
Yeah. And she saw that coming up. We talked about her good timing most of the time on blocks and reaching and being able to kill. She really
She's
targeted. Oh, and there's an error on serve, and so that's bad to have to write the one down and then
Another one.
Yeah, we're tied at one apiece here, and you want to maintain serve as long as you can and try to make his points off of whoever's serving as possible to build. Shaylin, first contact. There's a good set. She punched it over, and third contact coming outside hitter location on the left, and it wasn't a sizzler, but it had a lot of spin on it, And so
Dead at the feet.
that is a kill, and I think that was number Ainsley Horton. I think is that number 10. Yeah, I think Ainsley is at 12. Maybe Anetsi Costa. No, 15. 15, Lujan. Oh, good return for Lovington as it popped right back over the net and surprised Portales, I think, and it was kind of just right there between the front and the back rows.
And I believe that first one was 16, Jabri Rios.
Jabri Rios? Okay.
I think it was.
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
And nice.
That
a punch over, and they're going to call that, double hit by Portales.
Portales,
so a hitting error is going to give Lovington the 3-2 lead. Yep, and it will give them the serve back. So they will get that. A good one into the back row. And the third shot, instead
Just
of
a touch.
Oh, yeah, and instead of that big swinging boom to kill it, I think Lovington was expecting that. It was just an easy little fingertip roll right over the net. And so that was another kill. So we've had Shaylin Dunlap with a kill. Oh, and good return. There's a good set for Lovington. And Shaylin puts it away. This time in the outside hitter.
Inside corner.
In that outside hitter right location. Man, she just painted the court. And you're right, she just got it inbounds. So 2 kills for her all. And she's looking spot on tonight. Now she moves back to.
She is definitely coming out with some fire in her eyes.
She definitely moves back to serve the ball. So we'll see how her serving game looks tonight. Everything else is good. A good one deep into the back row. A little trouble for Portales. They make third contact. Lovington ready for it. There's their set. A little punch over.
Just
and
a
it's
little finger.
Oh, and Portales
roll.
survives it. I thought it was going to be a kill. It didn't hit the court. Now it's a big boom, but it
Oh,
goes long.
barely graces it.
Shaylin jumping that time, and it went just a little too far out instead of down. And so that will tie things up and give the point and the serve to Portales. A jump serve and a net serve. I thought it was going to sneak across.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought it was going to like
tough.
sneak over the net.
Yeah, and that's just always tough. When it hits the top of the net, all bets are off. You never know where it's going to go.
You don't know if it's going to come back at you or if it's just going to
it's going to just
roll over
and drop right in the other side and give them the point. So it's always a guessing game. So Lovington with the point and the serve. 5-4 lead in the third contact. A sneaky little one. There's Lovington's set. Shaylin attempting
with
kill.
another kill.
That's nice. This time, you know,
it just graces the line
it
just
does.
enough.
It was going to be in, even if number 5, the Belly Lopez, hadn't been able to get to it and get a fist and try to get a fist on it. It would have dropped in, and so it was a point either way. Ooh, good serve. A spinner back into the deep row. And there's the set, and then, it might have gone out. That's okay, Shaylin. First contact. Lovington sends it over. It's blocked at the net. A sizzler, but Lovington survives that. Here's Portales set. A kill. Yep,
and it dies right at the feet of Shaylin Dunlap.
Anna Lee Lujan, third kill. As that was just tough for anybody to be able to get.
Oh yeah, everyone. It was in no man's land.
Especially, I think Lujan really picked her spot. She had time as she was jumping up. You could tell her spot the court. You could see her spot the ball, time her jump, and then look to see where she was going to hit it. And a good serve. Lovington ready. There's their set. Nice one. Is going to be a kill. Sometimes it's placement and not power. And she proved that just then, and now we'll go back to serve. Is that Jabri?
That is Jabri Rios.
I thought that was 16, so a kill for Jabri, and now serving, and Lovington with suddenly a 3-point lead here at 7 serving. No, 2 points. 7 serving 5. Oh, that's gonna. You can see that coming.
That was
just jumping up and seeing that and doing her own placement, and that was a spike into the backcourt, and that was Acosta. Man, you talk about
a killer.
Yeah,
man.
That's on the receiving end of that, it's a blur, and it's going to be so hot when it comes down.
You definitely don't want to be on the receiving end of that.
It's going to be a really tough angle.
And another net.
Yep,
net hit.
It's a net serve. And so a violation on serve gives Lovington the point and the serve back, which is nice. 8 serving 6 now here in this first set. Lovington ahead as a district, an important district match here on the line. Third contact coming, a soft one over. It's trouble, but Lovington saves it. Third contact, punched over. Nice save. They're stayed in the point in the volley. Third contact, Shaylin with first. Oh, and a
And a little
pushover on
that
second.
hits
Yeah,
right in the middle.
it was terrific, and a good fake on that. You didn't read. That's like if you're a pitcher and you're
I think they
throwing
put
it.
the-
Yeah, if you're a pitcher and you throw the change up, but if it's most effective, if you don't telegraph it, if the
Oh,
other
whoa,
team
hold
doesn't
on.
know what you're doing, oh no, did they say?
Did they call
either-
a violation?
Yeah, they called a violation. out of
Oh,
the-
it was a rotation, I think.
and so violation undoes that great play, and then a service ace is gonna get.
Man.
Yeah, Portales ties it up with a service ace coming off of that violation. So it just kind of killed Lovington's momentum right there. Ooh, a jump serve that's tough. Lovington still in the point, but no.
Sends it spinning.
And that was tough. That was because the return on the serve just wasn't there, and it came in high. And when it comes in high, it's at your shoulders and the top of your arms, and it's so hard. You can't really control it. All you can do is kind of direct it because you don't have time to make quality contact on it. Another good serve, but Lovington ready. There's the set, and Shaylin spikes the
kill.
backcourt. Hello. Nice. That's her third kill of the
She
match.
definitely knocked and found no one home, that's for sure.
9-all now in this first set. If this is indicative of the volleyball we're going to see tonight, we're going to be here a while.
Yep.
9-all. Floater of a serve. Could be trouble. The libero gets it first. Good set. And then
Oh,
the
and a
would-be
kill. Overkill.
The would-be spike ends up going long. So, again, it's great to have that power, but it's got to
But
be
too much
directed.
can be
Yeah,
dangerous.
it's got to be directed. And if you go out too much instead of down, you lose the point. Third contact coming up. It's a quiet one. Lovington handles it. They're set. They put their own quiet one across. There's the set. Attempted kill
and
is
it
just going to
hits.
be a boom.
It's,
Man, okay. Lujan, 5 kills in the match already. Wow.
That's insane.
Yeah. That's the kind that it makes you flinch and you got to stay in it, but it makes you want to run from it, from
Yeah,
run for
definitely.
that ball. Oh, that's a tough one. After on second contact, it fell and it came down
Lost
so close
momentum.
to the net. When it comes down really close to the net and there's no room to get a hand in without a net violation, it's a tight set. They call it the tight set. So a tight set.
And a net serve.
Followed by a net serve by their libero is going to make it a wash and even things up. And it's 11-all right here in the first set. So Lovington with the serve back. And it's a good one, deep one in the back row. First contact, the set, the big boom.
And another
oh
kill.
boy, but
Right,
this
painted
yeah.
right on the line in the
just
back.
inside, man, just inside, by about a ball's width. That was it. So again, and they are killing us at the net. They have
But
time,
we're still hanging
though.
on.
Yeah.
We're only one
That's
behind.
right. It's 12 serving 11. So Lovington's got some moves of their own. They're playing well tonight. There's third contact coming. It's going to be a free ball coming over.
And another kill.
Wow, and another one just painted just
Commentator's
a
curse.
spack. I know, just a
Sitting.
spike into that corner. And just unreturnable. This happens when you're just reacting and not trying to set up your own offense. The other team has time to read it and just nail you. So Lovington's got to kind of get up to the next level of volleyball and play more instead of reacting, making things happen
ball
offensively.
over.
Yeah, and this is the longest volley so far, and it's going to end.
Oh, is it going to
with-
be in?
Yep, it is, and it's going to go off the hand. It went off the hand of a Lovington girl in the back row.
Darn.
Yeah. So it might not have been in, but it went off the hand, so
Yeah.
it stays
That
the
automatically
point.
erases
Yep.
anything.
14-11 now. It's Portales with a 3-point lead in this first. Oh, a nice job just getting to that ball. And then an almost
Jabry
kill,
with
and
the-
I think it's going to end up being a point. Yep, I think so. It is.
Yeah,
There's 4
That's
hits.
going to
so-
be for.
Yep. So Lovington gets
Ooh.
it. When something goes that high and it hits the rafters, when
That's
it comes
the
down,
game over.
when it comes down, it is a playable ball. It doesn't make the ball dead, but it makes it very hard to
'Cause it's
know.
unpredictable.
To know exactly where it's going to come down. It's hard to stay in the point and get a point off of that. Nice serve. Portales ready for it, and then a
And
hit
it'll
too
go
long,
out.
a little fist pump that went just a little bit long. So unfortunately, it will be 15 serving 12. Portales up by 3 in this first set. second district match for Lovington. Third contact, a slap over. It could be trouble, but it goes out.
Yeah.
Had a lot of spin on it. It was a
That
it was
looked
a
like
good
Portales
idea.
was trying to get a hand on
Yeah.
it, but she just like threw her hands up at the last second, like, it's not me, it's out.
It threw. It was a good idea. Just execution wasn't quite there, but I like the effort. Ooh, first contact. It was a good
Little
save.
rough.
A little punch over and a lot of spin on that. There's the set by the libero. Hit over. Lovington ready for it. They're set. Oh, nice. Has a lot of speed. They're going to do good just to get it. It's a free ball coming over. Here's the set for Lovington. And then a free ball coming out back over. Libero with first contact. The set. Attempted kill. Lovington ready for it at the net. And then a little miscommunication right there as to who exactly was going to try to go for that and return it over the net. So that's a case of we were bragging about the communication, and it has improved and increased tremendously. But still, that happens. 17 serving 12, and that's going to be a service ace. So just too much spin on that, and really hard to kind of kill the spin and get a good quality contact to pass it to your teammate and let them get a good contact to set it or get the kill. 18 serving 12. Portales starting to stretch things out here. Third contact, going to be a free ball over. Portales, first hit. Second contact, the spike goes long. A nice break for Lovington, and they'll get the point and the serve back, and this is a good time for that. They have to stop the bleeding now. And a lot of times when a team will get to point 18 or 19 against the other team will take a timeout. And those are just the 18 or 19 is just a coach's kind of benchmark a lot of times to take the timeout. They doesn't this time, as she lets her team play on. And Lovington still in the point. Free ball coming over. Portales with first contact. There's the set. A spike is blocked at the net, but it goes backwards
over
instead of forwards. So nice effort. Again, I think that was Jabri Rios trying.
Yes, that was Jabri.
Trying, but just not quite there.
She's
So
making some good plays tonight.
she is 19 serving 13 here. Portales in the lead in this first set. Not much spin on that ball. Lovington, a good chance. A nice,
Ooh,
really
little bit
nice
of miscommunication there.
Yeah,
Causes
Portales got caught a little out of system, but it happened because Lovington really had a good time. She had a lot of time to look and see and kind of place that. Again, it's not always power, but placement.
And a
then
net serve.
And I hate to see the momentum killed. You know, when you do something good, you do a great, you have a good play, you get a point, you get the serve back, you got a momentum, you got excitement, and then you immediately give the serve and the point. Yeah. Oh, nice save by Lovington. They're going to have to pump. Oh. That was very low, and that was a real good.
Yeah, not much to go off of that.
That was basically kind of a pancake save.
Yeah.
A pancake dig. So. Third contact. Sneaky little.
Rolls it over.
Hits the top of the net. Portales ready for it. They send it back. Shay Lynn, first contact. And there, now they unfortunately get a taste of their own medicine. As that one came and hit the goal, the basketball goal. And again, it's fair ball.
Timeout by Lovington,
Yep,
I
and
believe.
Lovington at this point 22-14 with a 7-point deficit to make up, 8-point deficit to make up. Lovington wants to take a timeout. Talk about it, so we're going to take the timeout with them, and we'll be back with more Lady Cat Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Z94 KZOR Facebook.
Lovington Wildcat fans, are you ready for the battle? For all your BOP nipple ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training, no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you. Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
Commitment runs deep. For 45 years, Double R Pipe and Supply has been working alongside you, providing long-lasting service and support for our oil industry and community. Double R is full-service pipe sales and rental with EMI and hydro testing and CNC threading, known to deliver when others couldn't. Double R Pipe and Supply is about integrity, dedication, and innovation. They are strong supporters of our youth, academics, and athletics. Double R Pipe and Supply says go, fight, win. Let's go, Wildcats.
And back to Wildcat Gym as a nice, there was a violation on that. It should have been a point for Lovington, but a violation wipes that out. It was a kill, but it doesn't count. Shaylin with an attempted kill. Oh, Portales survives it. And now they punch one long.
And it goes out.
Yep, too much Wheaties on that one.
Ate too much Wheaties for breakfast.
That's right. Lujan with a punch. He's quite a good player, but that one went long instead of dropping in. So JP Rios with a really nice serve. And it doesn't go over. Attempted
it's a block.
Yeah, attempted block, but it doesn't go over the net. And so Lovington had blockers ready, but it wasn't necessary because the ball didn't make it over the net. So now
I think
it
helped.
Yeah, I think it's 16 serving 23. This is where Lovington has to come back. Shaylin with a nice one. She jumped up, and all she really could do was go ahead and poke it down. And that was exactly, she looked at it and poked it down just shy of the 10-foot line behind the front row. Nice work, Shaylin. Kill number 4. Oh, no, and then an error on serve. It does go long. So now it's set point as 24 serving 17 after some good work by Lovington. Again, playing teams and taking them deep into sets. Anytime you get more, over 15, 16, you're pretty deep in the set. And they're not done yet. They could certainly make a comeback and end up winning this. But they've got to be so disciplined.
Oh.
And that was just too much Lujan as she fixed that problem from earlier. And another spike into the back court is going to win the first set for Portales.
I feel like Lujan and Dunlap, they're both very similar players. Yeah. And I just love seeing them battle each other.
True.
It's
and
so interesting. I mean,
Lovington kept it close. Yeah, they did.
They've got a really good match.
And we'll be back with more Lady Cat Volleyball. It's coming up on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Z94 Facebook.
For 75 years, the Gandy family has been providing outstanding, well-rounded, and diversified services in our oil field community, as well as our proud hometown communities in Lovington and Tatum. Gandy Corporation's family work environment for over 50 members inspires the best in all of us to rise to the top and do our personal best. The Gandy Corporation family is a strong supporter of Lee County's youth and the biggest fan of the Lovington Wildcats. Let's go Wildcats!
Listen up, Oil Patch. Aftermath Hot Oil Services is here for you. No matter what the conditions, they'll always do what it takes to get the job done. You want Aftermath on your location for hot oilers, back trucks, roustabouts, steam pressure washers, and back dragging. Just to name a few of the jobs they can do for you. These guys don't stop. Call Dominic at Aftermath Hot Oil Services 575-200-4902 for service that never quits. 575-200-4902. Aftermath Hot Oil Services.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Lovington Municipal Schools welcomes everyone back. Students, faculty, staff, and parents. This year, show your Wildcat spirit by supporting Lovington students and their activities. While the students are working hard on their games and grades, Lovington schools are working hard for your students and parents. They have a great website full of helpful information to keep you up to date. Check out lovingtonschools.net and stay up to date with Lovington school activities and announcements. And go Cats!
Welcome back to Wildcat Gym. I'm Dawn Morgan with Abby Schaus, and it's Lady Wildcat Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Z94 KZOR Facebook. And in that first set, Lovington kept it very close up until around point 15. They started falling behind, and then they just never caught up. So it's really important. Consistency has been, I think, the thing that they've had the most trouble with. They will often start off so strong in a set and take that team.
They start to get tired near the end.
They kind of just don't. They just fall apart a little bit and end up losing sometimes only by a point or two, and sometimes they've taken teams, and fallen only like 26-24 in a set that they've lost. But now starting the second set by serving in a good serve. Third contact coming. A little punch over goes out, so a kind of a bad hit, just bad execution there to start this set will give Lovington a point, and it'll be 1-0, and they definitely need to win this set.
Definitely.
Third contact coming, a big swing, and it's a
and
kill.
It lands.
Luhan
is very deadly when it comes to her kills.
She's strong. I think her favorite spot is the outside hitter left location, but she works the net. Yeah, she works the net in terms of blocks near the center, but man, where her kills have mostly come on that left side of the net. She can play the right side too, and Lovington trying to get it over there on that third contact, and it hits the net and comes back. So they were in system up to that point and looking pretty good, but now it's 2-1. And in their libero back, Lopez to serve. And that goes long. So, yeah, I think she had a service ace, but she's also had a net serve and then a long serve.
That's the thing. You got to be consistent when it comes to these games, because one wrong move can send a whole team spiraling.
She has been consistently in the game. There's the third contact and another.
Straight in the face. Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
That was tough. And, of course, the player's not targeting that. They're just targeting where they want to get it. But it's hard when the ball is coming at you that fast to get out of the way in time.
Definitely.
Because you're getting set. You're not thinking of it coming at your face. You're getting set to try to return it. Hard serve. Lovington sending a free ball back. Portales first contact. There's the set and another big swing, and boom comes.
Just graces the corner.
Well, and it went off the hands again of a Lovington player there in the back row. So again, that's going to be 2 straight points off of this server, and that point is another kill for Luhan. She is
net serve.
Yeah, she is really a force on the Portales team, but you got to be more than just one player. So that point actually goes to Lovington. So it's now 3-4. They're not far out of it again in the second set. There's the spike.
And another kill.
And you can just tell that this team relies on that. They practice with different people
like I said
setting
earlier,
for her. Yeah.
Like I said earlier, she is their player.
Yeah, but you can tell that they practice with different players feeding the ball, assisting her, and setting up for her in different parts of the court. So Portales is kind of ready. Shaylin, third contact. A bit of a free ball coming over. Portales ready for it. Oh, they say there's a hand going over.
There was like a
net violation.
Over the net.
Yeah, and she ended up hitting the antenna there. So Portales trying to place it over, hand over the net. And
it ends up being Lovington ball.
Yeah,
okay.
Because it was an antenna. She hit the antenna when she was trying to.
I couldn't tell who touched the
over.
antenna first.
Yeah. So it's 4-5 now. Portales, first contact. There's the set. Attempted kills blocked at the net. Nice block. That was terrific.
You could hear that too.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Pondo? I think that was Hadley. Is that number 12, Hadley Pondo?
No. Hadley's coming in. I think that was number 7.
Okay.
I think she's a JV player.
She is Daniel Soto, I think. Daniel Soto, I think.
Yeah, that was really good play.
Good return.
Little set over.
Little sneaky one on the second contact instead of setting it. And that, I think that would have been long. That your instinct is to reach up and try to get it, and that would have gone over Shaylin's head. But when it's coming at you, your instinct is to just get the ball and return it and not wait to see if it's going to be long. So 7-4 now. Oh, and that's tough. It came
another hit.
That's right, and another tight set right there at the net. It came off of the back row and didn't have enough juice to get over the net, but it was so far close to the net, front row couldn't get it or return it. Oh, good serve, dying right at the feet of that second row, and Shaylin, good hustle to try to save it, and Lovington trying, battling, but Portales is on a roll. Yeah, they've had 5 unanswered points now. Nice set.
Oh, blocked at the net by Portales.
And then sent right back. Lovington survives it. Shaylin
Little
punches
touch
it
over.
over. There's the set and a free ball coming over. Lovington, good first contact. There's the set, a jump. It sneaks over the net and then
just
falls
barely.
down. Yeah. And you can't really practice that because you don't know
just
when it's going to
happens.
hit the net. But, yeah, you either get lucky or unlucky. But she was in the right place with good execution. And Lovington gets the point and the serve back. 5 serving 9 now. Chance for them to climb out here. Maybe take the lead again. They need to win this set. Big swinger was anticipated, and instead it got stuffed right back down Lovington's
throat.
Yeah, basically right there in the front line.
Basically right there.
Exactly. And Lovington, they did a good job getting to the net, foreseeing that the ball was coming and trying to block that, but they just couldn't juice it enough. 10 serving 5. A floater into the back row. Shaylin, good dig. First contact, a nice set. Ooh, a good save by Portales, though. Now here comes a kill off the hands of Lovington. They save it. Here's a free ball coming over, but could be trouble. There's first contact. Punched over on second contact. And they're going to
Double
say
touch.
it. That's right.
Double
hit by
Double
Portales is going to give the point and the serve back to Lovington. Awesome. That's why you stay in the point. That's why you fight to just keep the volley going, even if you don't have time to offensively to set a play up and to really try to win the point. At least when you're reacting, you stay in the point, stay in it, because you never know what may happen and give you the edge. Unfortunately, an error, a violation by Lovington, and a little, I think, a warning issue there as well.
Yeah.
So, and there's a serve that sneaks over, but Lovington gets the point.
I think it went out is what that was.
So Lovington will get the point and the serve. It's 6 serving 10. They're down only by 4 here. A real flat serve. There was no spin on it. And that's going to go long.
That goes out.
Yeah, so a nice break for Lovington again. That's going to be 7 serving 10. They're chipping away, and coming back here in their first set. A good serve, just dies in front of the third row.
Yeah, you could tell there was a little bit of miscommunication there in Portales.
Just a little uncertainty about who was going to really take and make first contact on that. And that serve on its own was just a good serve. Just a nice floater, a dead ball just died in front of that second row. So the point for Lovington. Libero with the first contact. There's the set. A big
Blocked
swing
at the
is
net.
blocked. Lovington sends it right back.
just chopped
Shaylin,
over.
but Portales ready for it. Here comes their, and a tight set. There's no way anybody could get there and get their hands on it to return
no
it.
one was home.
No, and they were going to be too close, and it was going to be a net violation if anybody was there.
Or it would have been a fourth hit.
Yeah, you just can't do that. So now Lovington, 9 serving 10, just down by 1. Third contact. She tried to
just
sneak it
a
over.
touch.
A little fingertip roll kind of backfired and it stayed on Portales' side of the net. Didn't make it over. Now we're tied apiece. 10. So a chance for Lovington to go ahead here. Consistency. There's the set. The big swing is a soft one. First contact, the set. Free ball coming over. First contact. A good set, and it's going to be another free ball coming over. Good chance for Lovington to organize and do something good here. The free ball really is just a floater. There's the set, and a big boom is going to go long. It's
Just out.
So Portales trying to get that in, spike that in the back court. A little miss hit is going to give Lovington the point. They're ahead by 1, and they'll have another serve. So Lovington may be battling to win this second set after losing the first one. Nice serve again. Tough.
Ooh, that was close.
Oh, a soft one over. Shaylin first contact. There's the set. Now she puts a soft one over. Rolls across the net. Portales ready
Tries for a kill.
Some incredible saves
ends
here.
up.
And that's sad to see both teams with such good saves and doing good work. The volley lasting a long time, and then it just became one that was just, nobody was there. It was just behind the front row, the 10-foot line, and couldn't get that. Tied up at 11 apiece now.
Yep.
There's the set. Oh, a pushover on second contact. Portales not surprised, though. And then the big swing and boom
my
by guess who?
gosh.
That's Lujan. Let me count the 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 kills in this match so
She
far.
is insane.
She's in fire.
My goodness.
Shaylin is doing well. She's got 5.
They're both just kind of battling for the kills, aren't they, tonight?
They are. Jabri Rios has come through with a couple of kills. And that's a good serve in the back row. Shaylin, first contact. There's the set. And then a big boom of her own, but blocked at the net. Portales, third contact coming. Oh,
and
a nice
another
one.
block.
A block. Really good work.
Goes long.
Oh,
Saved by
Lovington's still
Jabri.
in.
Sends it
It's
over just barely.
over. And the third contact by Portales
And
is
it
going to
hits
be
the
a net.
net.
It's going to be a hitting violation. Lujan.
Oh, my goodness.
Lujan unexpectedly has a net violation.
That I would not have guessed that.
It was
oh my
coming
goodness.
over, and
that was not on my volleyball bingo card.
They stated Portales was able to stay in system, and it looked like, and there's a net serve, and they're going to give the point and the serve right back to Portales, 12-13. Lovington still down by 1, but yeah, you stay in the point, you have a long volley, you do some really good work, and it's tough to end up on the losing side of that point because after all that, all the good saves, the balls that didn't look like they were going to be able to be
that
returned.
was a low one.
Yeah, and it's a lot of spin. Third contact's going to get punched deep. Could be trouble. Portales sends it over. A lot of
Very
spin
small.
on it. First contact's okay. There's the set. Punch over into the back row. Portales, third contact, and a big swing coming. And this time it was a little more focused. It wasn't quite as hard.
I guess
it didn't-
who?
Yeah, it didn't come in as hot, but she really placed it into that left corner, that back corner.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So
and that'll be timeout by
2, 4,
Lovington,
6,
I
8,
believe.
10. That puts 14 kills for Lujan, and that's okay. Lovington's trailing only by 2 here in the second set, and we'll be back out of the timeout with more Lovington Lady Wildcat Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Z94KZOR Facebook.
Listen up. B&B Rentals and Services has got dumpsters. Can you believe it? 30 and 40-yard dumpsters. These guys are a contractor's dream. B&B Rentals has light plants, porta-john trash trailer combos, office trailers, emergency and recovery trailers. Conveniently located in Lovington, B&B can serve you anywhere in Lee County and the surrounding area. Find B&B Rentals LLC on social media, and if you can remember the number, call 396-1722. B&B Rentals and Services.
Welcome back to Wildcat Gym. Lady Wildcats looking sharp. They battled but lost the first set. They started this one strong. Now it's turned out to be kind of a seesaw back and forth affair. And that's 12 kills for Lujan that I had instead of 14. And it's going to be 12. It'll be 14 serving 12. Portales up by 2. And that's a deep serve, and it's trouble. Man, Portales gets it, and then it goes. They pop it right back over the net. Lovington really out of system, not ready for it. It goes off the hands, side out, and becomes a point. Another one for Portales. So 15 serving 12. Their libero, Lopez, back to serve. A jump serve, deep third row. First contact, second is a good set. Shaylin attempted kill, but Portales ready for it. They're set, and a sneaky one coming over, and it falls in front of that outside hitter on the left location for Lovington, and just right there where nobody was. Tried valiantly with good hustle to try to get to that to return it, but can't. So 16 serving 12 now as Portales threatens to go ahead and stretch this one out. Good set, punch over. Portales ready. And that was trouble. That really came off of not quality contact on the first contact coming over, which was a good hit by Lovington, and it just spelled trouble. If you can't get a quality first touch, you don't make a good pass. Second person on it, if it even gets there, can't make a really great pass. So it all starts with good passing. Yeah,
Domino effect.
You've got to have good serves, but you've got to have good passes. And there's another point for Lujan as she took it wasn't really even it was just a pass, not a set. Took it and just one-fisted it right over for another kill. 17 serving 13 now. Oh, good dig and save. Oh, Shaylin punches it over. Third contact coming. Attempted kill is out, side out, and it was tipped. Lovington. Yep. So are they going to say that? Nope. They're going to say that. Yeah. That Portales gets the point. It was tipped by Lovington.
Yeah, I think I kind of
Sad.
saw a little bit.
Jump serve. Dies in front of the third row. Nice return. And then
Goes long.
Yeah, third contact attempted kill is side out. Just a little too long. So you gotta direct that ball a little more down. Oh, such a tough ball, and Lovington is gonna save it, stay in the point. They're still in the point, but now they can't. Again, it came off of a good serve. It was hot, it was high, it was into the shoulders. Lovington did a good job to get good contact and try to save the point. Now 20 serving 13. Oh, pops straight up. And nicely.
Very small roll.
And it was, to avoid touching the net. What a great dig. Wow, a great dig. But Portales ready for it. And then, did it touch the line? No, out. So Lujan trying for another kill. And instead it goes long, and that's another break as the number 4, the libero, the Jasmine Hernandez, comes out after having a great dig there. And Shaylin, a lot. I thought that was going to sneak over the net.
Yeah, a little too low there.
So it'll be 21 serving 14, 7-point lead here in the second set by Portales. Lovington, again, they make some incredible saves. They work and make some great-looking points. And then they just can't consistently string it all together, to stay ahead. Nice work at the net, just like that. Ooh. Blocked. Lovington sends one over. First contact in the set. And a big swing is going to be too much, as in that outside hitter right location there. As that was Horton, I believe, actually.
Horton?
Yeah, I think so.
Number 12?
No, 10.
Or 10.
Yeah.
10.
No?
Look at number 10.
No.
Number 10 is Rosa. Or what are you looking at? I don't see a number 10 on Lovington.
No, it's not Lovington. It
Portales.
was it was the Portales. And Horton is their number 10, and I think that was number 10.
I think,
okay. Lovington, it's a tight set. It pops off. First contact after the serve pops toward the net, and there's not enough room there to be able to do it.
Yeah, it was number 10, I think.
Yeah.
Sure.
So 23 serving 14 now. Lovington again doing a good save there. Punch one over, could be trouble.
Little wild one.
There's a set, little push over. Lovington ready. There's Lovington set. Third contact, goes in the back row. They save it. There's their set. A punch over. Lovington ready for it. Long volley. So far doing good work. And then third contact.
Short.
It just comes off the hands on that pass. Comes off a little funny. And just they can't get quality contact on that. So after a long volley, now we are at set point again. 24 serving 14. And it's going to be a net serve. So a serve error is going to give Lovington the point, and the serve back as the ball rolls. I think it's going to go all the way out the hall.
Trying to run back out of the gym.
Maybe it's. I think it's
headed done
for the
with enough of the
people.
abuse. I think it's done with the abuse.
Calling for a fresh ball. All right, set point still, but 15 serving 24 now. There's a set. Attempted kill, nice save in the back row, but it pops
Tries
a little.
to run into the stands.
It pops a little too far and over side out, and
Set
that
point.
means 25-15 is going to be the final score in that set, and Portales wins the second one. They're up 2-0, so we'll be back after a break and have the third set. It's going to be a must-win for Lovington to avoid getting swept. We'll be back with more Lady Cat Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Z94 KZOR Facebook.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hardworking team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Honest, trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional Man Welding team support Wildcat Athletics and the Lovington School. Man Welding is your local welding company. Big jobs or small jobs, call Man Welding 396-4540. Any welding job, any welding question, call 396-4540. Together, we'll fabricate the future. You made the right decision. You called Man Welding. Man up.
Listen up. B&B Rentals and Services has got dumpsters. Can you believe it? 30 and 40-yard dumpsters. These guys are a contractor's dream. B&B Rentals has light plants, porta-john trash trailer combos, office trailers, emergency and recovery trailers. Conveniently located in Lovington, B&B can serve you anywhere in Lee County and the surrounding area. Find B&B Rentals LLC on social media, and if you can remember the number, call 396-1722. B&B Rentals and Services.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym. As Lovington fought but fell in the second set, Portales won 25-15. They won the first one 25-17. So must-win time for the Lady Cats. To stay in this one, they have to win this set to avoid the 3-0 sweep. So they are ready to start. They're subbing in their libero and getting ready.
I nearly forgot to put my mic down.
Oh, no.
I was about to say something. I'm like, oh.
Portales will get to serve. Nice first contact. The set. Shaylin Dunlap sends it over. Portales ready for it. There's Lovington's set. Big swinger. But Portales ready. There's their set. And talk about the biggest swinger of them all tonight. That's Lujan.
That one looked incredibly soft compared to her other ones.
It was, and yet she's still got a lot of spin on it. So it's
impressive.
They strike first. Let's go back
Draw
to my score bug. I was actually texting here. And a good first contact. There's the set. Third swing is, too long. It goes side out, and that will be another point as I get my score bug back here. So 2 serving 0-0 in soccer. Oh, Lovington trying, and that came off of a really good serve, and it went to the back row, and instead of, it's anytime you are trying to return a serve and you do it with the fists, it's going to be challenging. And that's why generally, you want to try to do it if you can. Sometimes you don't have the angle. And there's another good serve that Lovington has trouble with. They can't get a good quality first contact, so the pass not good. And 2 more quick points. Lovington down 4-0. They survive that serve, send a free ball over on third contact. There's Portales set, and too much power. It goes out and not down. So an error will give Lovington a break. They get the ball, they get the serve, they get the point. And let's see if they can build on this. They need to catch up. They can't afford to get down in the hole. A good serve, a nice one, an ace. Beautiful work. And that is, I'm not sure who that is for us. I think that
that's Rosa.
Rosa Villarreal?
Yes, that's her.
Another good serve. Portales ready this time. There's the set, and an attempted kill is just inside the corner of that back left as Lujan paints the corner.
Once again.
And 5-2 with now Lopez serving their libero. Goes into the back row. First contact is good, solid, nice pass. Good, that's kind of a free ball, an easy one coming over. Now Portales, nice block at the net. Shaylin reaches up, makes a nice block, and Portales not ready for it to come back that quickly. So very nice work.
It's always interesting to see them get caught off guard.
So 3 serving 5. Lovington's only down by 2 here. They could catch up. A floater of a serve. Oh, it hits the line as the whole back row of Portales looked at it, and they all thought it was going to go long, and I thought it might be long, but it falls
it looked like it was
in.
trying to.
So now, within a point,
in.
4 serving 5 here in the third set. It's 2-0 Portales, a must-win set for Lovington. First contact, there's the set. A lot of spin on it. It's punched over and goes side out. So Lujan, she's a little more vulnerable in the outside hitter right location. It looks like she's terrific
a little
player,
bit more
but
of a center, I think.
Well, she's good at the net for blocking, but man, her kills and her hits in that outside hitter left location are just unreturnable
Brutal.
sometimes. Yeah, and that's going to go almost long. Portales sees it in time to get a hand on it. Lovington returns it. Lujan sends it over. Then a sneaky one by Shaylin. And Lovington survives, but it's blocked at the net, sent right back down their throats. And then,
just out.
Shaylin pops up and a lot of force, but just goes out long instead of in. A nice volley, though. Good survival by both sides there. 6 serving 5. Lovington still only a point out. There's the set. Shaylin with a kill. Nope, it goes
And
long.
Another long
So
hit.
that's going to be 7 serving 5 now. And Portales will chase the ball. Now it's threatening to leave the gym on the other end.
It's just like, I don't want to be here.
No, maybe it's a beach volleyball.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Headed for the beach. Yeah.
Playing beach volleyball in the fall?
Just got rain outside. Sorry, no.
Hey, yeah.
Nice hitting by Lovington there. We'll see what happens. It's a kill from Lujan that happens. All right. And it's just, again,
She is just on fire tonight. My goodness.
Right down the center of the court.
Can't help but respect it, that's for sure.
Yeah, credit where credit's due. Lovington, nice return, and then a slap. And again, 2 great survival hits. Nice returns by Lovington. They could easily have both been kill shots. And then that one is. So third time.
Speaking of.
Yeah, third time, Lovington not able to handle that. But when the ball pops up and you give somebody all the time in the world for
They're
a
going
good
to place
set,
it.
yeah. And you don't always, she has shown it's not always about the power, but it's sometimes it's placement. But yeah, when you have time and you can do one of 2 or either one, your choice, likely you're going to get the point. Third contact coming, and nice and good work to even get a hand on that. You want to give her applause.
Right in the
and it couldn't
face
have, it couldn't
once
have-
again.
I think she stopped it with her hands, but it popped up, and it couldn't have felt good. It stings,
No.
right? That volleyball stings.
Ugh.
It's terrible. Oh, an ace, because that was almost just an unreturnable ball, and giving it her best out there. Jasmine Hernandez coming forward, and instead just too many points.
Timeout by Lovington.
Yeah, too many points in a row, and that's got head coach Denise Sines worried. She wants to kill the momentum of Portales here just a little bit and talk to her girls. 11-5 the score. Third set, a must-win for Lovington. Let's see if they can make the comeback. We'll be back with more Lady Wildcat Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Z94 Facebook.
Commitment runs deep. For 45 years, Double R Pipe and Supply has been working alongside you, providing long-lasting service and support for our oil industry and community. Double R is full-service pipe sales and rental with EMI and hydro testing and CNC threading, known to deliver when others couldn't. Double R Pipe and Supply is about integrity, dedication, and innovation. They are strong supporters of our youth, academics, and athletics. Double R Pipe and Supply says, go, fight, win. Let's go, Wildcats.
And welcome back after the Lovington timeout called because Portales has stretched their lead out 11-5 here in this third set. They lead 2-0. This is a must-win, so it's a must-comeback time for the Lovington Lady Cats. They're capable. Shaylin, nice work, but does it go side out?
Side out,
It does. It spins. I can't quite see the sideline over here.
It tried to go into the stands once again.
Okay.
It's going anywhere
Escape ball.
except the court.
So 12 serving 5. Good serve, but Lovington with the return. There's the set. Oh, blockers ready on Portales' side of the net, and a free ball coming over. Portales ready for it. Third swing. Attempted block by Shaylin, and she just can't stop it from hitting the floor. So good effort. 13 serving 5 here. As the Lady Cats keep fighting, they have good attitude. They always have, and that's a long serve. You stay in it, you keep fighting because the tide
Eventually
can turn.
they'll make a mistake.
That's right. The tide can turn, and you can take a mistake and build on that, and let's hope that Lovington girls can do that here. 6 serving 13, and Shaylin back to serve. Oh, a dead serve, a floater, really nice going into the back row, but Portales able to get it across, and there is a net. Oh, no, they're going to say, yeah, I think a foot. Yeah, it was a foot under the net by Portales.
Yeah.
So a violation
just slightly
gives Lovington another chance at another point. 7.
For a second, I thought that ball was coming towards us. I was like, oh my gosh.
7 serving 13. What a nice one. It dies. Portales not able to get real quality contact on it. And then a nice return, and then out of system. A little lack of communication there. A little out of system.
Hesitation
out of position. And so, unfortunately, Lovington will give up the point. And it'll be 14 serving 7. Good serve, but Lovington ready for it. Oh, and a push over on second contact. Portales ready. And there's their set. Attempted kill. Saved in the back row. Push back over on second contact. Here's a big swing off the Lovington hands.
Oof.
There's second contact. Shaylin pushes it over. Oh, a good save by Portales. They're still in it. And then long. So staying in the point, staying in system, Lovington benefited right there from that. And just an unforced error by Portales can let Lovington back in this match. 8 serving 14. And back to serve. We have, I'll save that for a moment. There's third contact coming. Big swing is long, out, side out. Give the point to Lovington, just like that. Now they've shaved the lead down to just 5 points.
If they keep this momentum going, they could win this match. Or this set.
Yeah. And nice serve, but Portales ready. Shaylin first contact. There's the set. Free ball coming over to Portales and side out.
I just had to open my mouth, didn't I?
The announcer's curse there.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh, sometimes we have to eat our words.
Yeah. It's kind of like karma.
Yeah. All right, so 15 serving 9 as we wait for the whistle. Jump serve into the back row. Hard to first contact was tough, but Lovington survived it. Now attempted kill is soft back in the back row. Shaylin first contact. She gets third contact as well. Portales ready for it. And a big swing, a little lack of communication there. Again, Portales a little out of system on that
both of them
whole
trying to
volley.
hit it.
Yeah, 2 people going up to try to hit at the same time is not going to work. So law of physics, two bodies cannot occupy the same space at the same time. All right, 10 serving 15. Good serve deep into the back row, a lot of spin on it. There's the set. Push over. Oh, it was going to be out. Lovington keeps a hand on it and keeps it alive. Good volley. Third contact, big swing, attempted kill. Shaylin saving it. Good dig. Nice set. A good third contact. And now a swing. It's going to be easy. Lovington pops it straight up, and then, can't do anything. It was
just goes by the net.
Yeah, as that was Isabella Chavarria. She was trying to just get a free ball going over, hitting it in reverse, and it's always tricky when you're hitting it over your own head and toward the net. Didn't go over. So 16 serving 10. Floater into the back row. First contact looks good. The set. And the blockers were ready, but it didn't make it over the net. So
another point to Portales.
17 serving 10 here. They're threatening to run away with it again. And a jump serve going deep. First contact, okay. A good set. Shaylin.
Goes over.
Such good power.
It was so close to hitting the line.
I know.
My goodness.
There was so much power. She timed her jump. It was looking good, and then it went out. So almost Uh-oh, trouble. That's going to be an ace. Well, technically not an ace because there was another person. A second player got a fist on it, but it was just not returnable. It came in hot at an angle with spin. Man, you could just it was a point when it left her hands. Lovington, good save there to keep the point alive, keep the volley alive. Free ball coming over. Shaylin first contact, and then the set, and then a swing. Hits almost
Hops
blocked,
off the net.
but Portales able to save it. They send a free ball over. Shaylin in the back row. Then the set at the net. A punch over. A spin, and it's trouble, trouble. Another good reason why you stay in the point. And that was what, number 12? Was that Hadley Pondo? I think it was.
I believe so, yeah.
So nice work. Again, Lovington staying in the point, not giving up. 11 serving 19 now. Good serve. Floats into the back row. Third contact, a sneaky little one that hits
just rolls.
Yeah, just hit right in front of the 10-foot line, and nobody could get there in time. And a timeout's going to be taken. Or I heard a whistle. I thought they were going to take a timeout. It's 20 serving 11.
No, I think they were trying to get the ball back over.
Okay. Yeah, I thought they were grouping to take a timeout. Not surprised at that. Lovington, good save. A nice punch over. Could be trouble, but Portales ready, and a nice dig. Wow, what a beautiful dig. Saving that. Lujan did not get the kill that time. There's the set. Shaylin trying
just into the net.
And this time she was pointing it down, trying to direct it down. She just wasn't far enough up enough to the net to be able to get it over. Yeah, but Lovington fighting. 21 serving 11. First contact looks good. There's the set, and a sneaky one is nice as, jumping up Shaylin. Saw where she wanted to place it and hit it just behind the first row. Again.
She definitely wanted to make up for the last one.
Yeah, didn't take a lot of force, but got the point and the serve back nonetheless. Nice serve, too. There's the set and an attempted kill. Almost saved as Hernandez trying for the dig and falls down instead. Wow, that was tough. Show a lot of guts when you're willing to dive for something and try to put a hand on
a barrel roll, man.
Do some gymnastics and try to get a hand on something that's going to blister you and ring you like a bell. Oh, there's another good serve. It's just comes off the hand off first contact, and not quality touch to be able to stay in the point on that one. 23 serving 12 as Portales threatening here to get to set point. Lovington needs to try to keep him from getting there. Good serve. Lovington looking good so far. There's the set, the attempted kill. Portales saves it. Then Lujan, and I guess it's fitting that she takes him to set point with another kill.
Lujan leading in
in kills for sure.
That's for sure.
She's had a couple of blocks as well.
Yeah.
And because she plays, as she said, she plays the center net really well. She doesn't do very many kill shots from there unless they're soft ones, just soft ones right over the center. Set point, match point, set point, match point. Shaylin sneaks one over. Soft. And it's it's
barely
out. Side out is going to make 25-12 the final score in this third set, and Lovington gets swept by Portales. 25-17, 25-15, 25-12, and that does it as Lujan was the biggest killer of them all tonight, quite literally. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 kills that I've written down. She might have had more that I lost. Shaylin Dunlap with a nice night, 6 kills, couple of blocks, but Lovington losing this battle. They go to 0-2 in district. They drop to 4-15 overall. Portales improves to 14-5 and 1-1 in district. So it's going to be very important as they move forward. Lovington's got to try to come back and win as many of the next matches as they can to try to get in there and qualify for, pool play and some post-season action. So it wasn't their night, but I'm happy we were here to call it, to see some good points, some good digs and saves and serves. There were moments of really good volleyball by Lovington, just not stringing it together enough to be consistent, to get the sets and to get the wins. So,
Yeah,
but
definitely.
still, good effort.
Oh yeah, that was definitely entertaining. There were some memorable moments, and those are probably going to make it into the highlight reel. That's for sure.
Probably.
It was really entertaining to watch. This whole year has been entertaining to watch. They've always been. This group is a very special group, and I mean, you can tell just by how they act on the court, and I know some of them off of the court. One of them is my teammate.
Okay.
You know,
Right, on
they're-
basketball.
Yeah. They're just such close girls, and just, you know, they don't. What you see is what you get. And I love that when teams are like that, because if they're close on the court and they're close in the locker room, then you can just tell that the culture's there and that they're going to play very well. Now, some games aren't going to have the outcome that they want, like tonight.
Right.
But I don't think that's going to make them stop.
Right.
I mean, that's just kind of how.
If you play like a team, and even if you don't win, you do still feel the victory of having played together as a team, doing the best you can in the moment, and then you have things to go back and work on. And they've got a week to work on some things and get ready, as they are going to be at Artesia on next Tuesday.
Yeah,
the 28th.
So a little under a week.
Yeah, so we'll definitely wish them good luck in that one, and then the next game after that, the next week, they will be back here to play their final home match of the regular season. So that's going to wrap things up for Lovington Wildcat basketball. Almost said basketball. I'm thinking about you.
Almost basketball season, though.
It is
2
almost.
weeks.
Volleyball is here on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Z94 KZUR Facebook. For Abby Schaus, I'm Don Morgan. Thank you very much to Evie Stuber for monitoring video and audio for us, and thank you for watching and listening to your Lovington Lady Wildcat volleyball team. Good night.